Hey guys, I live in the Shenandoah Valley in Virginia, and this is my story of my encounter of the skinwalker. As you can see, this is my backyard. And right behind this fence line, there's a tree stump. Now, it was 2 years ago, I was here taking the dogs out on my back porch, and what I heard was, it sounded like a 14-year-old girl laughing so hard that she was screaming. Like a and so I freak out. Using this flashlight, I stood right here and I shined it at what creature that I think I seen was right there behind that tree stump. And it stood there for a while, and while the dogs were freaking out trying to run over there to it, I called for the woman that I had upstairs to tell her to get a gun. And when she comes down here, we call the police, thinking somebody's playing a trick on us or something. Now, it was crouched down on all four, and it had his legs bent inwards like a bird's legs, how it walks, like a crane or something. And its eyes were glowing yellow with the flashlight on it. And you could see that it looked like an elderly woman with her hair in her face, with like a skin of a fox pelt stapled on its back. And it was an older woman because, had like saggy tits. It was disgusting to look at, and it looked like as if it were really skinny limbs, like really skinny arms and legs, like a deer's legs. As the 911 call progressed and we were telling the police about what we were seeing, the creature started to crab walk like behind the tree stump so that we couldn't see it anymore. And that's when I ran down to get my dogs out from like trying to get underneath the fence so that, I don't lose them. But since that day, I've seen it maybe 3 times since. 2 times. I've seen it twice, but it also came to my backyard and it made the laugh, and I had my phone on me to record what I seen, and this is what it did. It just was against my neighbor's shed in the backyard, just beating on it for must have been like 10 minutes. Now, in the last video of the same night is when it started knocking on my door and started like tapping on the glass outside of my bedroom, and I felt like I heard it run down into the backyard or some. I heard something, so I went out again to try to film something. But as you see in the video, there's nothing. But get back. And the last time we saw it was last Monday because of you, now wasn't it? He likes to go underneath the fence. He's real small and sleek, and his fur is like a mouse's fur, and he likes to squish underneath the things. Last Monday was about 10 degrees outside, and when he got out for about an hour. Well, how long were you out? 3 hours? And it was a hard time getting him because he likes to play tag. But little Rex likes to come to me when I whistle, don't you? And that's how he responds to me. And as I was looking for him, I had to go into the woods. And when I went into the woods, it was dark, it was silent, it was cold, and I was alone. I felt the presence of maybe 10, 15 people looking at me as if I was standing in a bar out of town. Through the fence line and in these woods, there's trails that go up to my neighbor's house. And this neighbor is relatives to this guy. And there's my neighbor. They are not related to them. But there's another house through those trees that this trail connects all the way down to. I couldn't get him to come back or listen to me. So what I did was I opened this gate, so they don't run out. I had it closed. But I opened it and opened that gate and tried to trap him in by cooking up some chicken and leaving it outside. It took about 30 minutes for him to come back. But when I found him, he was in the backyard. And he was all the way into this corner of the fence line, and he was shaking. And I was like, oh no, he's so cold, I gotta get him inside. So I walked down there and I'll go to bring him up. And then as I'm walking up, I must have been at this point right here. And as I got to that stairs, right to the top, it was standing right here on two legs. And it must have been about 8 feet tall. I didn't have a flashlight on me. I didn't have my phone. I just ran outside because I seen my dog, right? And I'm holding him in my arms so he doesn't run away. And I'm terrified. And the only thing I can think about is, this is it. This is the end. Like, I'm dead. I have this little piece of chicken wire fence that I use to trap my dogs in. It's like a puppy corral kennel that I use them to keep them from going out. So I grab this with my hand while I have the dog in my left hand, and I look up at it, and I'm ready to go, like, oh, this is it, like I fight or flight, right? And I don't think I'm gonna run. So I'm looking at it, and I stand up like this, and I look down at my feet because I trip over the fucking hose, and that motherfucker on all four runs. Should probably close that gate, but I'll leave it open in case, my dog Rex gets out. So I'm sick and tired of being haunted by this thing. I want something to change. I want it gone. So I plan on going out there to try to face it head on.